Sarah Brice, scene one, take one. I love conventions. I'm a people person. I'm an extrovert in a very, very extroverted way. The more people I'm around, the more like hyperactive and energetic I get, which can be tiring for some other people. So I kind of compare it to like a vampire. I'm an energy vampire. Which is great because this character has been compared to vampires before because she drinks blood. But yeah, at conventions, I'm just super hyperactive. I love getting to meet everybody. I don't go to conventions to meet the famous people, to get the signatures, to go to the panels and of like your favorite voice actor. I don't go to look at all the pretty things. I look at the people and I talk to the people. That's more fun for me. If someone's like, I like your costume, can I take photos? And then we go off on the side somewhere, maybe in the pretty trees, and take photos and then go back to the convention. I like that. That's super fun for me. The best part is when I get to interact with kids. I had like a 15 to 20 minute conversation with these two twin girls at a very small convention. They were asking me about my contacts, and I actually just took my contact and slid it sideways to show them the color of my eyes. And I was asking them about like their favorite ice cream flavors, and I was giving them a hard time, and they were giving it right back. It's great. They were just the sweetest things. So interacting with the kids, if there's kids in the vicinity and they're looking at me and look like they want to start a conversation, I'm ignoring everybody else. I'm sorry. I know we're in the middle of a conversation too, but my priority is those children, and we're going to have a talk. As much as I love the creative freedom and the community that I built through cosplay, my favorite thing is something that I never expected to happen, which was kids interacting with me. Specifically when I'm dressed up as like a Disney princess or a superhero at a convention, and they come up to me and they think I'm the real thing. And I get to turn on my princess self. I'm like, oh, hello. Have you been good to your parents today? You have such a beautiful smile. And like, and I also got to volunteer at hospitals dressed up as a superhero or a princess. And for me, kids are the most valuable thing in the world. So to see a child like miserable sitting in a bed, like sick, pale, they're not smiling, and they should be running around laughing with other people, just breaks my heart. So if I could bring a smile to their face, it's just like the best feeling in the world. And I got all that through cosplay. So I'll do that until I die, until they stop me. They're like, Sarah, you're too old to be a superhero. Oh, fine. I'll find out a way to be a superhero a different way. So I think I was actually the first person to cosplay Lady Dimitrescu. I was working off of small clips here and there, screenshots from the trailers, and I worked with a seamstress to like figure out a way to get it all together. I handmade the necklace, I handmade the earrings and the claws, and I styled the wig, and I made the hat. So I made everything except for the dress. But yeah, we worked together on that and got that posted, and I started posting TikTok videos of Lady Dimitrescu about a week before the game actually came out. First thing I ever do with cosplay is put on makeup. And I start sort of upwards, downwards, because there's like a lot of eyeshadow, and if the eyeshadow falls out on the foundation, then it's stuck, and it's just a whole big mess. So I just all the way down, nice and easy. Step one for me, makeup. Step two is put my hair up, and then I put the wig cap on and apply the wig, usually. After that, I put on my costume, which usually will take a while. Overall, it takes me at least an hour to get into cosplay for the most part. Some are easier, some are more difficult, especially if I've got like body paint on or there's a lot of pieces to put on. Yeah, so with my Lady Dimitrescu cosplay, I handmade the jewelry. I had to learn how to make the jewelry and the earrings, and I at first handcrafted the brooch. Now I have a 3D printed version. I took a generic hat and I added fabric to it and folds and a headband underneath to keep it on. And I also learned how to style a wig, this specific type of wig for this character, because she's got kind of a classy 50s vibes, and I'd never worn a wig style like that before. I also sewed together 3 different black roses to make the 3 symbolic daughters that she has. And I made giant claws that come out of these pair of gloves that I can put on and take off. It's really cool, but it's very fragile, so I don't usually ship them out anywhere.